factor a lot depending on the given countries. There are some countries where they refuse to admit that they have starvation, so they won't let food come in. There are countries that won't allow importing, let's say, of rice, because they have their own rice, and so they won't allow that. All right, now the Civil War countries, yes, we do see a lot more children that are malnourished. Again, depending on the Civil War, if it's one faction against the other, like one group versus another group versus rebels and government troops, like the Sunnis and the Shiites, like in Burundi, I think it's in Burundi, where these two groups have been battling each other for years for control. The kids are caught in the middle. Some countries, they produce rice, and rice is one of the main factors of our food, and they would prefer to have us buy their rice from them, which really makes sense because then it finances the local farmers and it's good for the economies. Okay, but they can't. Let's say that particular country might not have the other ingredients like soy, and vitamins and veggies. And so we're starting to work with countries where they do have their own rice, and we ship the other three ingredients, and then rice is added to the bag when it gets to that particular country, and it's been very successful. Clearly, corrupt governments may allow the food to come in, but then you have to pay bribes. You have to pay almost everybody. You have to pay the guy at the port. You have to pay the guy at customs. You have to pay, and ultimately you probably end up paying the top government people. And so corruption is something that we deal with a lot, and there are some countries we can't even get the food into because the corruption is so bad. And it's been ingrained for generations, not just recently. And it's in some countries like Myanmar, I think it's Myanmar, which was Burundi. It's just a fact of life. It's so ingrained in the culture that it's probably never ever going to change. The average person could support authentic agencies who do address child hunger, be it Feed My Starving Children. There's at least 6 or 7 organizations just like ours who do exactly the same thing we do. Same combination of stuff all over the country. Okay, but we're the biggest. A lot of these countries, a lot of these organizations don't ship the quantities of food that we do. Okay, so if you are looking for a way to end child hunger, Feed My Starving Children is a wonderful support. If you can support Feed My Starving Children, come in and make food, maybe make donations, find other agencies.
Volunteer or donate today to help end child hunger.